Hey.
The Dunnville Junior Mudcats are happy and pleased to announce our coaching staff for the 24-25 season. We have returning goaltending coach Jesse Schumann, new coach on the defensive side Brian Crawford, general manager and assistant coach Ryan Ricker, and our new head coach Scott Giroux. All right, Jesse. Back for another year, the goaltending side of the Cats. You recently were named the all-time leader in games played from Junior C player here in Dunnville. We do have Owen McNell coming back for the upcoming season. What are your expectations of the goaltending and maybe Owen himself?
The goaltending, I expect nothing but for both of them to compete every night, give this team an opportunity to win. Obviously, returning goalie Owen McNell, I just expect a compete level out of him that he hasn't brought yet, being in his overage season, as well as just being a leader on and off the ice. He's climbing that record as well with games played, and he's been a part of the organization for the last couple of years. So my goal with him is for him to kind of guide all the younger players and kind of build a relationship with his goaltending partner and guide them along, hopefully a long journey with his organization.
Beauty. And then Jesse, just from your style of play, you're definitely a heart and soul kind of guy. Even today, playing with the senior team, I know a lot of these guys watch you play. Are you hoping to see a little bit of that heart and fire in your goaltenders?
Most definitely. I think that Owen McNell last year showed that he's got a little bit of a fiery side as well. I think that so long they show the compassion that they did last year and can build off of that, they'll just kind of follow suit. So,
Thank you, Jesse. We'll move along to Brian Crawford, a Smithville kid who did play in the league for the Dundas Blues for a couple seasons, has been involved highly with skill development with our head coach Scott Giroux. Brian, my question for you is, how are you going to try and transition maybe that hockey development side to these junior hockey players?
I think it'd be a pretty easy transition. Working alongside Scott too at these levels. I've worked with kids from starting at the type age and going all the way up to 21 to been around people playing in the university level hockey too, being athletic therapist there, and I just know what their mentality is, and I think that's the exact same mentality about these kids here. So I think skill development, it's sometimes it's cut and dry. You can really see things that kids need to work on, their abilities and their strengths and their weaknesses, and I think from the kid at a low level to the kid at a high level, it's all basically the same. You just got to identify, attack that weakness, and make it their strength. So.
Okay, I guess one more for you too. Since you are new to the staff and new to the Dunnville Junior Mudcat organization, what are your initial thoughts, maybe expectations of the town and the team?
I think this is definitely a place to be for hockey. Growing up in Smithville, it's Smithville and it's Dunnville. Growing up in minor hockey, it was always us in the first round of playoffs, and I know this community really loves their hockey, and I know they love their junior C hockey as well. I think it's really special to be here, and I know playing against them in Dundas, it's definitely it's hype to be here, and I always enjoyed playing here. I actually scored my only 2 goals in junior C here, so I think this is definitely a special place for me, and I think it's a special community, and they love their Mudcats. I think we can only give them the best for the season too, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Dude, thanks, Brian. Bubba, we'll move over to you next. Obviously, it's not your first rodeo here. You've been highly involved with the junior C team for a lot of years, as well as minor hockey, winning a couple of OHA championships. Now we know you've coached some good and some bad junior C teams here. What are your maybe thoughts on what may be different for this upcoming season?
I think we've got a lot more high-end talent this year. Our D-core has definitely gotten bigger and gotten faster. Again, with our goaltending, we've got an OA goalie that's at the top of his game at this point, and we're excited to have him back. But yeah, we've added some pieces from U21s, or from the 21-year-old kids, right down to our 18-year-old kids that are highly skilled.
Yeah, and for you too, Bubs, I guess you are the more, veteran coach on the staff, and you've seen some of these really good teams win and be successful. Do you think that is something that is in the cards for this team here?
I do. I think with our skill level and with Scott's structure and his passion for the game, that I think we're heading in the right direction. I think we'll have a great season.
Thanks, Bobs. Scott, the head coach for the upcoming season. Dunnville's very excited to have you on board, as I feel your energy will be excited to be here. I guess kind of the same question that we asked Brian. I guess your initial thoughts and vibes around Dunnville and then the Cats.
For me, honestly, I'm thrilled to be here to work with some great people and Curtis, Tyler, and the rest of the executive group here. I think since their tenure, they put in a great foundation for this organization within the community, because it's just not about the game on the ice, it's about the game off the ice too for these young men, with their school and work endeavors and so on and so forth. And this organization has proven that they're top notch and care about the game and the community around them.
Good. And then again, Scott, with the last name Giroux, between yourself and your father being, heavily involved with minor hockey and up to the high level of junior. Your expectations and what you want to see from this club in your first year as head coach.
For sure, my background definitely is in development. So for me, I'm very excited and looking forward to the opportunity of getting some of these guys to the next level. I think that's going to be a great opportunity here in Dunnville. We have some great young talent, a lot of 05s, and I think we have some kids that we really will push to the next level going into next season. And they'll obviously give us a great opportunity this season to sort of mimic some of the great teams here in Dunnville, like the 75, 76, 83 team that won league championships. The 76, 83 team won the Smalls Cups. And obviously, we're just here putting those building blocks in place in this first year with the Cats to hopefully get us to those steps down the road.
We're just over a month until puck drop. We hope to see everybody at our home opener, September 13th here at the Dunnville Memorial Arena. 7:30 puck drop. It is the beginning of the 50th season of junior hockey here in Dunnville. Prior to puck drop, we will be honoring the 74-75 team, and we're hoping to have a lot of community support and pack this barn for these boys. We'll see you September 13th when the puck hits the ice. Okay.